Good afternoon. It is Thursday, February 4th. Starting to get dark on us. Just saw the weather forecast. It's going to be down to 29. For our last cold frame, we have to get plastic on this so we can cover it up. Otherwise, we will lose those onion seeds that we planted the other day. So I got Riley in here helping me, and on a perfect day, I'd have a bench. I'd be able to lay out the plastic. The beautiful thing is we have a workbench here in the greenhouse, and I haven't got it covered up too much, so let's go ahead and get this strung out, see if we can get this wiped off, and see if we can't get this plastic. Oh, by the way, we have lettuce sprouting. They should be fine for the next day or two. Onions still haven't come up yet, but it's going to get very cold very fast. It's going to stay cold for a week. Riley decided to help me. Now this is going to be a little longer than the bench, but we're going to see what we can get. On a nice hot sunny day, this frame would be nice and dry, plastic would be nice and dry, but it's not a nice sunny day. The wind is blowing. Dry off your frame as much as you can. Pull your plastic tight as much as you can. Now you're going to want it to be overlapping, and I'll show you why when we put it on. So we got it about there. Let's see if our tape will stick. Top part we want to have just like the side. We want it overlapping because where it hits the straw there will be an air gap. And you want this overlapped enough that you can put some mulch on it and cut that air gap down. So as long as it's dry enough for the tape to stick on the frame and the plastic, you'll be fine. But it's cooling off a little faster than I anticipated. I was going to wait till the weekend before I went ahead and did all this plastic. But Riley was telling me I better get out here and get this done, or we're going to have some trouble with the brand new seeds. Now, Riley's usually right. What do you think, Riley? Are we getting there? The reason there's all these leaves on here is this is a piece of plastic I just took from the garden. I laid the frame on it, got the size about what we wanted, and cut that. Okay, we want to make sure the bottom's good and sealed up. And that'll give us a good enough seal to go ahead and get that on for tonight. Now that we've stretched the plastic over, goes right to the edge, right down on the mulch. By having these wings out here, you can fold this back and fill in this air gap. Then just take a little mulch and put down on there, a little mulch on top, and we're sealed. We can do the same thing over here. Let's get that flap down. It's a straw, a little mulch, lay that in there, make sure it's sealed up, put just a little bit on top, and we're good to go. Now you're going to want to do whatever you can do to get ready for this cold snap. If you got stuff in the ground, get some straw bales, get some old hay, get some old leaves, get ready to bank it up around whatever you're going to want to protect. Get some old plastic, get some plastic tubs. It's going to be cold for a few days. We might have to start over, who knows? But then again, we'll see what we get. You got to be flexible, and that's gardening. The only thing you can do is prepare. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. But do the best you can. And you know what? As a friend of mine said the other day, we only got a couple more weeks to make it through, and then spring's really going to be around the corner. It's this next couple weeks that we got to make it through, though. We think that's a pretty simple method to insulate your cold frame. This week's going to be a challenge. It's gotten cold this winter, and I don't think it's gotten this cold. It's going to be down to 12 one of these nights. We're going to have this buttoned up for a few days. You know, what do I say? We'll see what we get. But Riley and I want to thank you for coming to the garden. Remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, Riley, let's go to the house. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.